So self-employed customers, they can sometimes pose a little bit more of a difficult lending scenario. We have a wealth of self-employed lenders, but for someone who's self-employed, some banks will ask for 2 years full financials, where other banks will only ask for a year. There are specialist lenders out there who will lend to clients who have been in business less or don't have their financials in order. And we certainly have them lenders on our books. But what clients have to remember is that those lenders, because there's an element of risk, the more risk, the more interest that they have to pay. So with a specialist lender who will lend to a client with then their financials not in order or haven't been in business for 2 years, there's a slight more risk for the bank, so they'll charge a higher rate. So look, when a self-employed client comes to us for lending, like myself come from a trade background and a self-employed background, so I understand sometimes it can be a bit daunting for people, but we'll come out and see you, look at your financials, go through them, see what's required, and then we'll place you with a lender that suits you, because all lenders have different lending criteria for self-employed people. Some lenders will only require you to have a year's worth of financials, some with 2. It doesn't really affect you too much other than you have less choice when you've only got 1 year's financials. Ultimately, if you've got 2, we'll come out and see you, and we have pretty much the whole market to choose from. If you've only got 1 year's financials, that's fine. We've just got a smaller pool of lenders to look at. So for self-employed people to get the application started, we'd always ask them to get their last year's financials or their last 2 years if they've done them. So if they've submitted a tax return, get that paperwork together and then give us a call and we'll talk them through everything else. We'll come out and see you, look at your financials, see which lender's best for you, and then we'll take you through the whole process step by step.